Oh, what's your soul saying? Oh.
Hello guys, I hope you're well. Thank you for joining me today for this Divine Masculine reading, and thank you for being patient with me. I haven't been uploading many videos because I've been struggling and I've been having to take care of myself and my energy. So I'm looking forward to doing this reading today because I haven't done one for a few days, so I want to see how Divine Masculines, you know, what their energy is, how they're feeling, what they're experiencing. So to start the reading, I'm going to be using the wisdom of the Oracle. So I'm going to start shuffling. If you are new, welcome to my channel, Aligned with My Soul. My name is Zoe, and thank you to all of you for commenting, sharing your journey, sharing your love, encouraging me. It means the world to me, so thank you so much. Right, what do we need to know today about the Divine Masculines? What energy are they in? What they're experiencing? How they're feeling? Nice clear message. I did ask for God's blessing and guidance before I did this reading, and Archangel Gabriel was with me, helping me communicate this message clearly to you. My readings are timeless, so it doesn't matter when you clicked on this reading. If it resonates and you feel connected to me, it means the message is for you. And I use the labels Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, because that's how I channel. It's easier for you to understand. I realise it's just energy, so don't be offended. Just put it into your situation, how it resonates. I hope you guys are well, like I said, because the energies are very, very intense at the moment. You could be experiencing lots of different things, physically or emotionally. Lots of things could be surfaced within you that you're having to deal with. That's very uncomfortable. You could be feeling anxious, the same as me. So let me know how you're feeling and how you're coping. I always love hearing from you guys. Right, what do we need to know about the Divine Masculines? What's their energy and how they're feeling, what they're experiencing? Nice clear message, please. And we are coming up to a full moon in Libra this weekend. I am going to do a reading for that as well, so you have to go and check that out as well, guys, over the weekend. It's the 28th of March, the full moon in Libra as well. So let's see. What's the Divine Masculine's energy? They're experiencing, how they're feeling. Poised. So that's a really positive card. They're in a really good energy, and it's 48. So Divine Masculines are like feeling really confident, in tune with themselves, ready to go, really. They're just like feeling good. They're feeling good, the Divine Masculines. So let's see what it says. I love these cards as well because it has a relationship message in. As you know, I always say that. So let's see. 48, poised, 180. So the Divine Masculines are feeling good. Being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best and confidence. That's what I said. They're feeling good, guys. They're feeling very ready, and they're bringing something to light. So as we know, even though we can't see things in the 3D, sometimes there could be silence and you're probably wondering what's going on, whatever, but the Divine Masculines are always doing and preparing. You know, they're working on themselves because we know they're committed to this journey. They are committed to themselves, and they're connected to the higher power, to God, to the universe. So something is coming to light, and they're feeling confident. And they're feeling their best at the moment. They're just being their best, and they're comfortable with that as well. So they're feeling ready for this. So the Oracle message is: you can be assured that you're ready for anything right now. You know what you need to do. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and your sense of new phase of your life is about to begin. People respond to you, to your confidence, and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. Can you believe that, guys? they are in a good energy. They are in a good place at the moment, and all the wisdom and the knowledge and everything that need to help them in this situation, and they're ready to go. They want this new beginning, and they're feeling confident, and other people are picking up on this confidence when they're around them as well. And people are, because they feel they're showing that they're confident in themselves, other people are putting their trust in them, and obviously when we are feeling good about ourselves, other people really are drawn to us as well. And this is a really good time. This is an auspicious time for new beginnings. You know, this is about new things happening. So, and as we know, and I say it all the time, what we have to remember is we're one soul. So the Divine Masculines are ready. They've made this decision of what they're doing, and you could be really frustrated at the moment because you're thinking, well, I can't see any difference or whatever, but both of you are in your new beginnings, but you're doing it individually at the moment. You're both preparing, and even though you could be feeling uncomfortable and working through things and feeling alone maybe, this is all part of your new beginning. This is all change, preparing for when you do come back together. And Divine Masculines are doing their work, like I said, and you're both doing your work individually, but you're wanting to come together to be with the physical person. But there is something still that could be holding the Divine Masculines up. That means that something within you, where there's something still deep within you that maybe is holding this up, and where you're being really tested at the moment to really trust this journey. Really trust and believe. And it is, you know, it is as simple as that. It is as simple as just believing and trusting your intuition, what you already know. But that is a very scary thing to do. It feels so scary because it's so new to us, that we're really having to rely on ourselves and being confident in ourselves of what we already know, because nobody has confirmed it to us. Nobody has told us that this is, you're right how you're feeling, you've got this right. And because nobody's done that, it's very scary to actually do this, to believe and trust. And I think the Divine Feminines are being really pushed at the moment to really believe, and there could be lots of triggers happening to you, maybe from your Divine Masculine or other things in your life where you're really having to control your, not control, but letting the bad thoughts come in, allowing them to go, to try and be centered, ground yourself, realizing that things that you could be experiencing in 3D are illusions, and rising above it and working through this. And this could be you could be feeling very exhausted in this process, and feeling anxious because you could be feeling quite lost, because maybe everything just feels still for you. But the Divine Masculines are ready. This is what it's saying, that they're feeling ready, and something is coming to light. They're working on something, and they're working on how they are going to be coming towards you, but you can't actually see this yet, which could be really challenging you, where you're thinking, what's going on? But that's because at the moment it's really, really important that we Divine Feminines really trust ourselves, really, really trust and believe in ourselves, and that we believe and trust in God. So let's read what the relationship message is. When you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for a deeper, more intimate relationship. You have nothing to prove right now. You are completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships and harmonious new connections are all presented now or are coming in. You're ready to give and receive from the heart. This is a beautiful place to be, yeah. The Divine Masculines are ready. As I did say last week as well, that they are ready, and they're just waiting. They're not realising that they're waiting, or they're not realising why that they haven't actually come forward yet. It's something that needs to be put in place. God will put that in place for the Divine Masculines. They have that signal of when to do this, when you are showing your complete trust and belief. And I know that really could annoy you, because you're thinking, oh, it's me that's waiting, nothing's happening and everything's so still. But it's not about the divine masculine, this journey. It's about your relationship with yourself and your one soul. So whatever you're dealing with and you heal within yourself, you're helping your divine masculine, and your divine, you know, whatever you're doing for yourself, you're doing for your twin, you're doing for your divine masculine. And you, as I said, you could be really being pushed at the moment. You could be feeling out of breath and just out of control. And I think the full moon, you know, this energy building up for this full moon is really affecting some of us as well. So everything is like, could feel really intense for you, where you're just like, and the best thing to do is surrender and always be aware, just always be conscious and aware of how you're feeling, accept how you're feeling, rest when you can, and don't allow the triggers, don't get wrapped up in the triggers, don't give your energy to the triggers. Feel it and let it go, and then put God, you know, you must put God first. You must believe that, you know, you're experiencing things for a reason, it's all for your higher purpose, and that nothing, you're always protected, nothing bad is happening. The only thing that's bad that's happening is what you're talking to yourself about, what you're saying to yourself, the thoughts that are coming in, making dramas out of things and making them, you know, worse than what they actually are. And when you convert things into love, and you see the situation or whatever it is that you're experiencing through the eyes of love, when you convert that, and you have got that strength within you, we all have that strength within us, but it could be really challenging for you to get yourself in that state at the moment, where there's things that you still need to feel and release. So but the divine masculines are ready. They're waiting for this this energy, to receive this energy, this shift from you, divine feminine, to really show that you are trusting and believing. And when you're trusting and believing in yourself, when you're trusting and believing in God, and you're knowing that everything is how it should be for right now, and that you're feeling the way you are, not beating yourself up thinking, oh my goodness, I'm failing because I shouldn't be having a bad thought, or when you're just accepting things for how they are, that's when you're trusting your divine masculine. And all your divine masculine wants you to do is to trust in them. That is what they want you to do, is trust in them, which is trusting yourself, because you're one soul. So they are in a good place, guys. They are confident. But God is putting something in place to hold things up, make this pause. If there is a pause, if you're experiencing a pause or a silent, or nothing is happening, and you're feeling frustrating, that's happening for a reason, because there's more stuff that needs to be sorted, more preparation within you. So let's see, I'm going to use the soul's journey next for the next card for the divine masculine. So let's see what else is going to come out for the divine masculines, what they're experiencing, what energy, and you know, they're confident and they're feeling ready, and something's coming to light. They're working on something, they're preparing, they're getting the wisdom and the knowledge they're needing for this situation. They're ready for this new beginning. What else do we need to know about the divine masculine's energy and how they're feeling? A nice clear message, please. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So they're loving themselves, guys. They are connected with themselves. They're seeing themselves through the eyes of. They're not seeing things how they used to see things. And this is why they're so confident about this situation. They've changed the way they see themselves and everything around them. They're converting it into love. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. And because they're feeling good about themselves and confident with themselves and knowing their worth, knowing they're amazing, this is radiating out to the world, and they're being so much more patient with other people, understanding with other people that are around them, putting themselves in their situation, just and they can see parts of themselves in other people, of what they've experienced or what they're actually experiencing as well. So, you know, the Divine Masculines are in a really good energy. Let's see what it says in my guidebook as well. I haven't actually pulled this one before either. So, Pride, 8 and 2, which is 10, which is completion, end of a cycle. I mean, some of you could be going, yeah, you know, I don't know what you're talking about, so, because I can't see any change. I'm feeling quite shit, really. You could be feeling that. And I'm sorry if you are, but this is where you have to put your trust in what you already know within yourself. Not allowing the thoughts to come in and take over your ego, saying, oh, well, because he's not doing this, it's because of this, and maybe I've got it all wrong. You've got to stop that now, or allow them in, allow them to go, and just allow the situation, just allow yourself to be, accept where you are right now. Okay, so let's see what it says. You need to take time to honour and acknowledge who you are and what your soul has accomplished with your life this far. You should look at your past soul choices and be mindful of how through your positive actions, compassion and understanding you have made a better life for yourself and others. How have you changed the world in some little way? How have you shared insights with others? Reflect on what you have mastered. You should never underappreciate or underestimate yourself or your accomplishments. Now is the time for you to remember how brave you have been throughout your journey. Celebration is required. Humans tend to spend too much of their energy and time on negative emotions or what they have not done. This card signifies that you should take rightful ownership of who you are and how you have shared your unique light with the world. It may also be a perfect time for you to look around and acknowledge those other souls who have also accomplished many great things and who need to be reminded of them. So they're feeling good about themselves, guys. They really are feeling good about themselves. They're realising, acknowledging, they're having compassion towards themselves, they're understanding themselves, they're realising they've experienced things for a reason and it's helped them grow, and just appreciating themselves. They're not being hard on themselves and realising that they have grown so much and how much they've changed in a positive way. They're actually connected to this, and they're actually, being considerate to others and thinking about others and about how they've progressed in their life, and they know that how much you have progressed and how much you've grown and how much you've changed. Even though they may not show you this yet or said anything to you, they are very proud of you, and they know that you've accomplished so many things, and they do want to say this to you. They do want to say this to you as well. They want you to know how amazing you are, and the reason why they can do this and they want to do this now is because they're feeling so good about themselves. They're honouring themselves. They're accepting themselves. So that they have compassion and they're understanding themselves so much more now. So we can't get any better than that, can you? So they're confident, they're ready, something's coming to light. They're loving themselves and respecting themselves, and just being so much more understanding with others as well. And they want to share how they feel towards you. We know the Divine Masculines are exploding with this love, and they do want to come and show you and share this with you. Even if you feel like there's nothing happening and your Divine Masculine's been cold and there's been a pause or whatever your situation, this is how they're feeling. They're in a good energy. So next deck I'm going to go to is Archangel Animal Oracle cards to see what else we need to know about the Divine Masculines, what energy, but they're in a good energy. This is all very positive. So I hope you guys are feeling good now you're listening to this reading, and that it does resonate with you. Because the reason why the Divine Masculines have come this far, and they are having this awareness, this consciousness. They're full of this love and everything, because they have had this big shift. They felt this big shift with you. But at the moment, you could be at a point where you're just like, oh, you know, you're really feeling it. But feel proud of yourself. Feel good of how far you've come. And this is why the Divine Masculines are experiencing this good energy. And even if, like I said, even if you're feeling in the bad energy at the moment, it's because you're really being pushed, really being tested to make sure you've got this. What else do we need to know about the Divine Masculines' energy experience, what they're experiencing and how they're feeling? Nice clear message. Ladybird. I'm really pleased that this card came out, because yesterday when I was outside I saw a ladybird myself, and I googled it to see what it meant, and I know that this is a really positive card. It's really, really good card, and the Divine Masculines are accepting happiness and good fortune. They know that they deserve this now. They know that they deserve to feel good. They deserve to achieve in life, and to have all their desires and dreams, and have this relationship with you, because they're feeling this. They've shifted so much within them. They've healed so much, because they are managing their ego, their higher self. Everything's more balanced. They're allowing things to come in, allowing them to go, accepting things for what they are, accepting, most importantly, of who they are, knowing that they're unique and they are good enough. And they are worthy of this relationship. And because of this, because they're in this energy, they are going to be experiencing so much happiness and good fortune as well. So let's see. Can you believe it? I saw a ladybird and it's come out for the Divine Masculines. Goodness. It's magical, isn't it? These bright little insects from Orion carry wisdom and joy in their energy fields. They spread angelic qualities of peace, harmony, cooperation, joy, love, and higher understanding wherever they go. People sense this, love them, and love them for it. People sense this and love them for it. If you feel delighted when you see a ladybird, your energy shifts, and this opens you to experience joy, blessings, and good fortune from the universe. While the surface mission of ladybirds on Earth is to eat and damage crops, their sole mission is to assist all plants. They work with fairies and sylphs, who are air elements, to blow away from fauna and flora any lower energies that is holding back their development and growth. They also communicate with those insects who are damaging plants and try to persuade them to move away. If you are graced by the presence of a ladybird, you are very blessed. There you go. Thank you for that. The guidance is, if you choose this card, it signals that you are about to receive a blessing from the universe. An angel may touch you. Happiness awaits you. You are illuminated with new understandings, or good fortune is coming your way. Give thanks for all that you have received already, so that you are energetically prepared for the new before the gift flies away. Ladybird energy invites you to spread angelic qualities today. This will make a difference to those you touch, and you may be surprised how people and animals will appreciate it. You are also asked to communicate graciously to all the people you meet or write to in a way that will nourish and support them. Can you believe this? And how many times does it say about communicate? This is about communication, guys. About communicating who they really are, communicating the truth, the honest truth, pure, unconditional love they want to share with you, their authentic self, because they're feeling good about themselves. They have this new understanding of this journey. This is so positive. This really is positive, and there's so much waiting. The Divine Masculines are. There is going to be this blessing that they're going to experience, which is going to really push them to come towards you, because they are confident, they're ready for this. We know that by the other cards, but there is a blessing coming in, which is going to help your Divine Masculine to be able to come towards you. And that's because whatever you're experiencing And whatever shifts within you when you're showing that you are trusting and believing 100%, and you're really practicing unconditional love for yourself, the divine masculines are going to get this signal, this blessing of how they're going to come towards you, how they're going to speak their truth, how they're going to be their authentic self, because they know it's got to be different this time. They know they've got to be, it's got to be in such a pure, truthful conversation they've got to have with you to communicate. So they know how different it is, and that's why the divine masculines, they do go silent and whatever, because they do want to do this so much. They do want to share how they're feeling. It's about, have you changed your perception about your divine masculine? Have you changed the perception of how you see them? And I know that's really difficult sometimes, because you may just have the memory of what they were like, and it's hard to see your divine masculine as your divine masculine, and not how they were before, the behaviours that happened before. But we have to change that. We have to trust and believe that they are capable of speaking their truth, that they are capable of doing all these changes that have happened to them. And they're wanting to show you this, divine masculines. They want to show you that they've changed and how much they've grown, and they want you to be proud of them, of what they've done. And they want to come towards you in a loving, pure, truthful way. And they know that they're going to be blessed with you. They know that they're blessed that you came into their life. They know this because they understand this journey. They're not confused. They haven't got this confusion and conflict going on anymore. They're not in their heads all the time. They've got everything more balanced, and they're in their heart space. Their heart chakra has been cracked open. All the chakras are open. They're open to this love now, and they want to share it with you. And they know you're a blessing, like this Ladybird card says. But they are going to receive this this signal, or this something to happen to them, to help them, this blessing, so they can come towards you. And then, you know, they will feel so blessed to be relieved of this burden, to know that you're, you know, going to be having this new beginning, this new fresh adventure, new start together, because they know that they are blessed to have met you. They know that it's the miracle of love. They know this is eternal love. I just want to get on with things now. And they could be thinking, going round and round in circles, thinking, you know, trying to work, you know, wouldn't know what to do next, but they're waiting. There's something within you that's still being tested, or you're being triggered to really show, are you really believing? Are you trusting? And as I said, that is really difficult. It shouldn't be, but because we're programmed to have all these different beliefs, and that we can't have this magical, powerful, intense, beautiful, unconditional love, we think, oh well, no, that's too good to be true. That's too good to be true. It's too hard, and it's like it's easier for the ego to take over, because we're so used to that, of us, you know, the ego feeding us so much nonsense. It's more of a challenge for us to believe and trust. Can you believe that? But your divine masculine is waiting for this. And I know that you think that you're waiting, but it's not about you waiting. And you're just, could be experiencing, like I said, this intense energy where things are really being, you know, pushed, or where you're being really triggered at the moment, where you're really having to show that you understand, and show that you really trust and believe in your divine masculine, and that you're rising above the illusions. None of it's true. It's just about how we perceive things, and how the thoughts take over and make dramas out of things. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. So the Divine Masculines are in a very good energy. They're confident, they're ready, something's coming to light, they're preparing, they're ready for this new beginning, they're loving themselves, they're feeling good about themselves, and this is radiating out to others as well. They've been so much more considerate towards themselves and others, and they feel worthy of being happy. You know, they're allowing themselves to feel happy, and they're allowing themselves to receive. They know that they're worth, you know, they deserve, and they're worthy of this love. And they know that they're blessed because of this relationship, this love that you have between you. But they are waiting for something to get that, you know, green light to come towards you. Something will happen. As we know, God puts things in place. And things are happening at the moment where your Divine Masculine has been guided just to be quiet at the moment, because there's something more within you that's happening, what you're experiencing, where you're really having to practice this trust and believing and practicing unconditional love. Because we all think, oh yeah, I've done it now, I've got it. And then something else comes along and you think, oh dear, I've still got something more to do there. And it could be very intense where there's one thing after another at the moment. But sometimes, you know, when we're experiencing this intensity, it means, you know, it's really, things are really happening. And I think if you're honest with yourself, that you realise that yourself as well, you know that something big's happening by the way you're feeling. But the ego wants to come in sometimes and say, oh, no, that can't be true. That's too good to be true if I think that this massive, wonderful, good thing's going to happen. Right, I'm going to get the communication from my Divine Masculine messages of love deck. See what your Divine Masculine wants to communicate with you today. Well, they're in a good place, guys. So we are divine magnets. They know you're divine magnets. They know how strong and powerful this love is. That you're going to be together because you're magnets. I made a wish and you appeared, yeah. They made a wish the same as you did about this beautiful love, experiencing this beautiful love one day. And you appeared, and it could have appeared in such a way that you didn't expect. It always does, doesn't it? Where it could have, you know, where we think it's complicated, and we think there's obstacles and challenges to work through, and we think there's no solution. And actually, the solutions and Divine Masculines have worked through that, and have the same as you have, where you're not going to allow those things to get in the way anymore. You're going to celebrate this love, and your Divine Masculine wants you to know they made this wish and you appeared. And they're celebrating this now. I see signs about you, yeah. Wherever they go, whatever they're doing, they're seeing signs about you. The same as you, wherever you go, whatever you're doing, there's signs. You could be seeing their name, or you could be having experiences of, you know, listening to a song that comes on that reminds you of the Divine Masculine. Or, I mean, music is a big part of this journey. Just doing things that, or, you know, you hear somebody say something, you think, oh, my Divine Masculine needs to say that, or numbers, you know, so many different things that just are reminding them about this journey and about you, because they are switched on now. They do have this understanding about how deep this relationship is with you. They understand the twin flame journey. They know that about the twin flame journey. They're conscious, so they're awake. See what my pots say. sexual. So they're experiencing this sacred love-making energy. I like to say love-making energy. So this sexual energy, so the Kundalini is rising, as we know, and the sacred chakra is open, and you could be feeling this yourself, this sexual energy where you're desiring each other. So this could be quite intense for the Divine Masculines at the moment. They're in this energy, desiring you. What else is going to come out for the Divine Masculine's energy? Forgive me. So there could be something within you where you really maybe need to forgive your Divine Masculine, but they're in this energy of maybe where they're still experiencing, you know, feeling bad about things that have happened in the past, or, you know, different behaviours and things, but they want you to forgive them. They want you to forgive them for things that have happened in the past. And what you have to realise is, however your Divine Masculine behaved in the past, or whatever happened, was meant to happen. It was meant to happen, and your Divine Masculine reacted on how they knew to deal with the situation at that time, the tools that they had at that time. And it wasn't to intentionally hurt you, because they love you more than anybody. It's to actually trigger you, and for you to deal with the things that are within you. They don't necessarily know that they're doing that. This is what they're guided to do, and that's where they were on this spiritual journey at the time. So please forgive them. Please forgive your Divine Masculine, and as I said, change your perception, because that's in the past now. And they behaved in that way because that's how it was meant to be. Everything was meant to happen the way it has so far on your journey. And if your Divine Masculine hadn't has been or said certain things that they did at those particular times, it wouldn't have triggered you, and you wouldn't have grown. You wouldn't be in tune with yourself. You wouldn't be practicing unconditional love for yourself now. You know, think about how much you've grown on this journey. And yes, it does feel painful at times. It's challenging. But that's only because of how we look at things. And hopefully you've got to a place where you have forgiven your Divine Masculine, and you put that behind you, and realised that if they hadn't behaved in those certain ways, you wouldn't be who you are today, and you wouldn't have grown as much. You wouldn't feel how you do today. So let's see what the communication is from the Divine Masculines today from my parts. I'm looking forward to snuggling up to you every night and sleeping peacefully, yeah. They really do want to be able to snuggle up to you and be close to you, and actually get some sleep, because maybe the Divine Masculines aren't sleeping very well, and they just want to have some peaceful sleep, the same as you actually. You could be feeling just exhausted from this journey, and you just think, oh, it'd be so nice just to snuggle up with each other and just be peaceful without having the worry of this, or trying to work it out what's going on. Just to be peaceful and to get some rest, because it is very draining and tiring, this journey. And Divine Masculines just looking forward to snuggling up to you and being close to you, and just having that peace and feeling safe. You're my world. Yeah, you're their world. That's what they would say to you today. How beautiful is that, guys? Right, I'm going to get a card for you, Divine Feminine, to see. I'm going to use Archangel Michael for you, because Archangel Michael helps cut the doubt and the fear and protects us. So I'm going to ask what the message is for you today, what you need to know to help you keep believing and trusting, and just keep doing what you're doing and surrendering and accepting things for what they are and realising everything's how it should be right now. Where's the message today for the Divine Feminines? What do they need to know to help them stay focused, to believe and trust, to know that they're protected and safe and they're doing a good job? What is the message today that they need to know? Nice clear message, please. Guarded and protected, there you go. What did I say? For you to feel protected, guarded and protected. Thank you for protecting my loved ones and me, ensuring that we're safe and that all of our needs are met. I now accept your help gratefully and gracefully, knowing it's right for me and all others to accept heavenly assistance. Yeah. So if you're feeling like insecure and you're just really scared about everything and you're feeling anxious, know that you are protected, you are guarded. Archangel Michael is helping you and God is supporting you. And you're not alone, and you are doing an amazing job. And actually surrender to whatever it is that's making you feel anxious. If it's to do with your Divine Masculine about this journey, just surrender to it. Surrender and accept everything for how it is, and know that you're always protected and you are safe, and say over and over again, I am safe, I am safe, I am safe, I am protected, I am protected. And that really helps, and then that will get you in a really good energy, and it will help you trust and believe. Just know that you're always safe, and whatever you're experiencing, it's for a reason. It is for a reason. It's to help you heal, to help you grow, and to help you find that strength that you didn't think that you had. And there always is, we have that strength within us to cope with anything, and God and the angels don't give us anything that we can't handle. Always remember that. So you can do this, guys, and you're always protected, and your loved ones. If you're worried about children or anything involved, or other people that are involved, everybody is protected and everything's how it should be right now. So I hope that's helped you today, and this has been a really positive reading for the Divine Masculines, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. So thank you, guys. If you'd like a private reading for your personal unique twin flame journey, just email me. It's in the description box down below. I can do that for you. And if you are new, don't forget to subscribe and like and share my videos, because it really helps my channel grow. And thank you for all your love and support that you give me all the time. It really does mean the world to me, and I do think about you guys all the time, and I know what you're going through because I'm experiencing it myself. Always remember that. When I'm doing the messages, it's because God is channeling through me, and Archangel Gabriel's with me, helping me communicate the message that you need to hear today, and not just for you to hear, for me to hear. We're here to help each other, and that's why I wanted to do this channel. So thank you so much, guys, for comforting me. And I'm sending my love, my support, my strength, my light to you all, and I love you all so much. Keep believing and trusting. You're protected. See ya.
Oh.